mono to braid connection. Have you ever wondered how to make a knotless connection, splicing your mono to your braid? Today, we're going to break that down for you. Angelo Di Paola, the Coastal Connection with eXp Realty. We're live at J&M Tackle, the Gulf Coast foremost outfitter. Once again, Carson Hall, tackle extraordinaire, showing us how it's done. Carson, break it down.
All right, so what it takes is you have to have hollow core braid in order to do this. And I take and pull off about 12 feet of braid just to work with. And before I start, I pinch this braid between my fingernail and my finger, and I just drag it through here, not with a ton of pressure, but enough pressure to straighten your line out and get all the twist out. And that just helps to run the needle through smoother and less likely to blow out through the side. So once I've done that, now that's good to go. I take my mono, and depending on your needle size, sometimes you'll want to shave this down at an angle and have it wedge in. But this one just so happens that it doesn't work. It's just a little big. So what you can do is kink this and fold it over a little bit at an angle, and that widens it. And it'll just kind of wedge and lock in there. Sometimes it may take multiple times of doing that and feeding it in to get it to hold. And once you've done that,
what a great tip.
Once I've done that, I take and I leave a little bit of a tag in here, and I start and I come in through the side. So I'll push it together to kind of open the braid up. And now I feed this needle in and get it in just a little bit. See, it's wanting to start to poke out. Just straighten your line back out and just start feeding it, slowly working it in. And now I pinch this, and I use this finger to keep it straight going the needle. So it's less likely to want to just fold over and push out the side. And once you get this going, you can roll pretty quick with it. Everybody's got their opinion on how far this needs to be run inside. Personally, we do about 6 to 7 feet. I've done some of my personal stuff trying to do it quick. I've done 4 feet and it held fine. We got some mates that'll do literally like 5 yards. I mean, run that thing way in there. But whatever you're confident in. But generally 6 to 7 feet is more than enough to make this hold. So I just keep inch worming this thing around. And as I get going, I'll take and kind of stretch this out and get it tight and just see how far I've gone. Got it pretty close there.
Carson, when you did the little pinch in the beginning, does that kind of loosen it up a little for you? What was
that's exactly it. It's just the fiber already comes knit pretty tight. By pushing it together, it causes it to open up, allowing you to slide your needle in from the side. And in a minute, I'll show you why I like to do that. So we've got this going in here about 6 feet now. And you just take and slide the needle out the side, and then I'll pull this tag in. And personally, I like to leave just a flat cut here. Some people do other things. Some people sand the mono before they put it in. Just do a whole flat cut, poke it back in, pull it tight. And now starting here, pinch really tight and pull slowly and get this hollow core really wrapped tightly around your mono. Now we've done that. Now we're ready to start serving our splice. So I'm on a machine. It's a little easier than what you're going to do on the boat or in the tackle room, but a rod holder to a cleat works really well. Just make sure you've got a polished cleat or put a glove over it if it's not. But you want this to be good and tight when you get ready to do it.
I love the setup.
Yeah, we do so many. We had to make something quick, and I really like doing it when I'm doing it myself on a rod because you get this bend where it stays tight. And I just wrap it around a few times, go around it and go around a couple times more, and then I turn it so I don't have to put any kinks in the mono. And I'll pull this good and tight, and you should sound kind of like a guitar string knowing that you got it tight enough to do this. And again, making sure your braid stays tight against it. We use 30-pound super slick braid. can use all different things, wax line. I think some companies even sell what's called like a Sato crimp. You can crimp this on.
Huh.
But we use 30-pound super slick. It works great. I generally start with about 4 to 5 feet and cut it. And I'm going to double this up. Just do a old overhand knot here. Just making a big loop. I'm going to take this and I'm going to loop it through itself twice around the main line and pull down tight.
So you want that tag in facing, you know,
leaving my knot out because this is going to get trimmed off. All right, now back to why I like to come in from the side. When you're getting ready to start serving this end likes to start fraying. See how it's already starting? So what I do is I leave a little tag end right here. So when I start doing my half hitches, it kind of locks it down to the mono and it doesn't start fraying as bad. And I start here about an 1/8 inch or so underneath it. And then you're just going to start doing half hitches. You know, you probably wind up doing 100 of them.
And don't worry, guys, we're going to do all 100 right here for you.
Yeah. As I get closer to where that tag end starts, I just really kind of pay attention, make sure I'm getting this tight. And the first few, unless you pull like straight down, this is going to want to slide back on you. So just pull straight down to make sure you're getting those half hitches tight. And after see how it starts to roll? When it starts to come back around to the top, instead of doing a half hitch, just take and lay your line over the top and now start your half hitches again. And what that does is just help continue that roll around and just makes it look good. And just keep going at it. And again, about every 7 or 8, you're going to have to bring it back around. And I've noticed, see how you get a little bit of your spectra stuck in here? If it starts doing that, tighten this back up. Because what it is, this is just starting to get loose and you're a little bit, half hitches are pulling it down tight.
Good to know. I mean, because, you know, somebody's going to be sitting there doing this.
Yeah, after I did that, now every one of them's pulling down nice and smooth.
Yeah.
And that's not hurting anything. It just cosmetically doesn't look good.
Through the magic of video, we've got this right here. Carson's done about 100 half hitches. All right, Carson, what do we do to finish this off?
What I do is you're going to start, and this is what's called a uni finish. You're going to bring your line, your tag in around, and you're going to bring it through itself, working your way back up towards the knot. Between 4 and 10 times, whatever you prefer. I usually do 7. It's like lucky number 7. Lost count there. I don't know if that's 7, but we'll see. All right, so once I've got it there, I hold it and I pinch it against my splice. Now you're going to unwrap this back over your tag end. And it's essentially just like a backwards uni knot is what it is. Once you get to the last one, you know, just be a line on either side. And you just pull it down tight.
Oh man, that looks sexy.
And just trim your little tag in. And we use this glue. It's a flexible super glue. Because when this thing rolls over the spool or over a rod tip, it flexes, and regular super glue just flakes and breaks off. But this stuff, it dries super fast. Just kind of spin it. You know, if you're on the boat or in the shop, hold you a paper towel underneath there so you don't get any excess anywhere.
Flex the grip.
And we're going to step back just a little bit, and I take this, pop that to get the excess. Again, if you're around stuff that you don't want to mess up, just roll it real quick on a paper towel. But this stuff's literally dry now. It's
wow. Awesome.
That quick. I mean, it's done.
Carson, dude, I always love watching you do this. Look, here's the thing. You can do this at home, or you can do what I do and just bring your tackle up here and have the guys at J&M do it. But look, here's the deal. Keep your trash out the splash, save some for the grandkids, and we'll catch you next time.